Hey friends, welcome back to another day trading strategy episode. First things first, guys, people keep asking me how much money do they need in their account in order to day trade profitably. Well, here's the thing, guys. There is a very profitable budget day trading strategy that allows you to start day trading on a budget with an account of only $100 or $1,000 or $5,000. And you can double whatever your account balance is in your very first week of trading this budget day trading strategy. And you'll do it all by trading low-risk, high-profit setups that occur every single day, all day long. Friends, this is a very powerful, low-cost day trading strategy which works on a tiny budget, and it just plain works. Here's the thing, friends. Being a profitable stock trader has absolutely nothing to do with how much capital or money you have available for day trading in your account. Instead, it's all about your use of what I call the 5 Ps of day trading the stock market. Pick, plot, plan, play, and profit. Get these 5 Ps right and you'll double your account balance every single week that you trade stocks. Whether you have $100 in your day trading account or $100,000 in your day trading account. In this video, I'll teach you everything you need to know in order to double your account this week. I'm going to show you everything from finding the stocks to trade right down to the exact setup that you'll always look for and how to execute a profitable budget day trading strategy that will double your day trading account this week. So let's hit it by starting with that first P, which is picking the most profitable stock to trade for the day. So first, you've got to use this AI stock screener. It tells us which stocks will make the most explosive profits in the shortest amount of time. Not only do I give my group of master traders this AI momentum stock screener, but I focus our watch list down to the ones that will get the job done the quickest, and I plot the predicted targets for them. Now guys, every serious trader absolutely needs to know exactly where the next reactionary target is, and plotting these targets for my group of master traders accomplishes a couple of things. First, it shows exactly how much range there is left in the trend. Being able to see exactly how much range there is tells me exactly if price is at a top or a bottom, right? Think about that for just a moment. If price is already currently at a top, well, why would you buy a top, right? And guys, these targets are incredibly reactionary. In a nutshell, what reactionary means is if you don't draw these lines on your chart before you enter a trade, if you get in a trade right at one of these reactionary levels, then you're about to get totally smoked. And you may even wipe out your entire trading account in a matter of minutes, because I 100% guarantee price is going to react instantaneously right at these levels. And not only will it pull back, but it will sell off big time. And many times it sells off so fast that traders can't even get out of their trades in time, even though they have their sell orders in. There's so much downward pressure when the selling starts that it leaves traders deep in the red if they didn't sell before the selling started. So absolutely, you better not skip step 2, which is plotting these reactionary targets. And I am all over targets like a kid to an ice cream truck. And that's why I give my master traders a tool that automatically puts these lines on their chart for them. Having these lines on your chart list is exactly like having a crystal ball, because you can advance when you should buy and how much money the trade will make you, long before you even click the buy button. So if you're day trading on a budget, you absolutely need to have these lines on your chart. And my tool puts them on your chart for you. So that takes us to P number 3, plan. And it should go without saying that the plan is always to buy at the bottom, right? Not at the top. But how do you know where the top is if you don't have these lines on your chart? So see how having these lines on your chart shows you exactly where the tops and bottoms are. These bottoms are where you buy when you get the signal. Now remember, the goal here is to day trade on a budget and double your account balance this week. So we set up the plan using this incredible tool. You enter your account balance here, and I've already shown you how the reactionary lines tell us the exact price point that we need to buy at. So we enter that price in here. Now our goal is always to keep the risk level as close to 0 as possible, right? And to keep your risk near 0, you're going to use this line here as your stop loss. For low risk, high profit trades, you absolutely have to do it just like this. So enter the risk of 1% here. And our target lines show us exactly what our profit target is. So input that price level here. And boom, this tool tells us if the trade setup will be favorable and exactly how much profit we'll make. Then we simply wait for the signal to play the trade and profit. Now remember, the signal has to be according to our trade plan. Now let's look at how this plays out on a typical day, using today as an example. Here's our watch list for today. These are the stocks that we worked with. ALBT, and GNLN. I posted ALBT at 5:50 a.m. my time for the group, and I'm in Mountain Time. And I usually don't trade stocks at this price point, but we had nothing else to work with today. And this one was on a trend, so we traded it. This yellow bar here shows exactly what time I posted the plan for my Master Traders group. And as you can see, it was tagging this target line. So that tells us that it is at a top. We can't buy until it's either sells down to a support line or proves this level as support. So knowing that it's at a top gives us time to develop a trade plan. So let's open up our Pro Planner tool and start inputting the numbers for the trade. Now, since we're trading on a small budget, let's see how this trade goes with just $1,000 to work with. This is an amount that just about anybody can afford. So let's see how it looks using a small account. So in this field, available capital, I'm going to enter $1,000. Price has been holding this 58-cent level, so all I need is a signal at or very close to this level. So I'll enter 58 cents in this price per share field. We're only interested in trading low risk, so for the stop loss, I'm going to enter 1%. And the target will be either 74 cents or will stay to 88 cents. I'm going to put in 88 cents for now, and if I have to sell at 74 cents, I'll still be profitable. And boom, this tool tells us right here out the gate, if the conditions are met, it will, without question, be a favorable trade. And we will make $517.20. Let me ask you, are you willing to risk 1 penny to make $517.20? I know that sounds like a ridiculous question to ask, but you actually need to be able to ask yourself this question. And unless you have this planning tool, you have no idea what you're doing. All you're doing is gambling. But this format with these tools and this strategy turns your trading activities into a real, serious, and very profitable business. So you're absolutely willing to risk 1 penny to make $517.20. And now that puts us more than halfway to our goal of doubling our account balance this week, and we're going to do it in a single trade. So next, let me show you the signal that the algo gives us. I have developed this algo so it makes a sound when the signal triggers, and this sound 100% gets my attention. So here we have a white arrow and a green candle right at our 58-cent white horizontal support line. Remember, that was the key level that we needed a signal in order to buy for this trade plan that we set up. And this line down here, it's green, right? It's not pointing down. So that is a confirmation. It tells us to buy, all right? And the trade plan says, we're going to stay in to our 88-cent target. Or if we have to, we'll get out at 74 cents. If it breaks, stop loss, which is our white line, right here where we got in. And it pushed through the 74 cents and it went all the way past 88 cents. But I sold at 88 cents into the greed, right? Which, let me just stop here and say, that's what you always want to do. Sell into the greed. You never want to sell into weakness because you're going to always experience slippage and potentially disaster if you do. So sell into strength when price is still climbing. Sell while people are still buying so that you'll always get a better fill on your sell order than expected. And after it hits a target, well, it's always going to need to sell down to support, which at the very least will be the 50 EMA or possibly the 200 EMA. 50 EMA is this solid blue line, and the 200 EMA is this solid yellow line. And this one failed at the 50 EMA. So at that point, I just started to look for a different stock to trade. And at around 8 o'clock this morning, the AI stock screener kept calling out GNLN, which is a stock we've worked with recently. So we already had lines on our chart, and this yellow bar shows us where I posted the trade plan for my group of master traders, and it was halting. So I had time to go in and develop a trade plan for it. It was in a halt right around $11.65, but I knew my order probably wouldn't fill right there. So for my plan, I figured on getting in at $12, and my target was going to be $14.60. And yes, this trade was profitable for me, but it was a little more risky considering the halt. The only reason I took this trade, in spite of the halt and the risk and all of that, well, the other day when we were trading it, they did a private placement offering, which caused it to sell down from $21.50 to the $9 range. So what that means is we have this massive gap to fill, right? Private placements will do a gap. They will do that gap fill soon after the initial sell-off, and it almost always fills all the way to the high that it made just before that offering. So keep that in mind. That's a little tip. Private placement offerings are actually a really great thing for day traders. Maybe not on the day that they occur, but we know that, hey, pretty quickly they're going to want to fill this gap that they're creating. So Other offerings are not so great, but I always love it when private placement offerings occur, because usually in a day or two, price will do that massive gap fill. And I knew that's what was happening here. This stock had a news catalyst as well. So I knew even though it made that first target, at some point during the day, it would make another run to the high of $21.50. So that was my goal. So what I wanted to see here was for price to prove this $14.60 level, which had been resistance most of the day. It needs to prove that as support, and I get in and go to $21.50. And I actually ended up buying in a little bit earlier than $14.60 because I had a lower signal down here. And this is a strong signal, right? And whenever I get this red to green signal, and up here on the chart, it's above a support line, which is what you see. I had these two close lines together here. Well, everything on my chart told me price had established support. It was above that 50 EMA, which is this solid blue line, and it was above previous resistance. And this line down here was green. So I managed to get in a little earlier, and it never hurts to do that. If you're trading this day trading budget strategy with a small account, using this setup, you would have made $489.21, which is again almost halfway to doubling your account, not counting the first trade on this stock and not counting that little pre-market trade that we made on that other stock, ALBT. So today, 3 trades, each of them separately brought that $1,000 trading account halfway to doubling our account. So that's how it works. Again, account size doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is how you use the 5 Ps. Pick, plot, plan, play, profit. And with these tools, you can get it right every time. Well, friends, I hope this little video helped you. And if it did, please hit the thumbs up like button and subscribe to this channel for more Master Trader tutorials and tips. And if you'd like more day trading secrets that will really put you in the top tier of the most successful traders that nobody's going to teach you anywhere else, sign up for my free 60-minute web class that teaches you exactly how to be a 5-figure day trader, even with a small account balance. Go right now to MomentumStockTraders.com and sign up today for free. Classes run throughout the day. Well, that's it for now, friends. I hope you enjoyed this quick tip and have a wonderful day.